So how are we spending our morning in Korea? We're watching an ant and coming up with a story about what it's doing. Can't see it.
Whoa.
It's right there.
That's a buff.
And Jacob just discovered that it was doing something. He's so Pneel. We decided that the ant was like Romeo and Juliet kind of storyline going on. Suddenly the hero.
And whatever these are called.
I should. We're on our way to Taebek.
Oh my gosh, we're
for an overnight stay.
We're gonna kill him on our way out.
No, Mr. Ant, you need to move away from the tire.
Move away from the tire.
Oh my god.
We are currently driving the scariest road in Korea. Oh my gosh! Show you how scary it is.
Hey, I can push for you.
Down creation, and the only explanation I can find is
I'm pretty sure that we weren't going to, but we did. We're live.
That is like the scariest road ever. I couldn't even show you all. Like, it's like a huge incline, and the road is like my finger wide with really tight turns. It was the scariest road. Scariest road ever.
Seagulls are lame.
I totally want to use a hawk.
Actually, you want to know a fun fact?
What?
Okay, so owls' eyes are super huge, and
Yeah.
owls are actually really stupid because their eyes take up most of their head. So their eyes are proportional to their head, the same as if we had tennis balls for eyes.
Is that why they're always saying who? Because they're like, who was that? Who? Can't figure it
Oh,
out.
they're leaving. Dad, it's so pretty here. Jacob, don't die. Don't do it. It's not worth it. Well, that's like a really cool shot, though. Whoa! It is so windy. It is really cool. And that's the scary road that people are driving on. So scary. But it's really pretty up here. You probably can't hear me because it's so windy. Granted, it's called the Ridge of the Wind, but whatever. Hey, Cheryl.
Hi, Katie.
I'm sure she'll be happy to hear that. I love flowers.
Oh,
한국. It is so kind of. It feels like I'm either in Colorado or like Spanish Fork Canyon. It doesn't feel like I'm in Korea up here. Spanish Fork.
Filming you, filming.
Nuh-uh. Seriously? Opa. Oh my gosh, this stuff is so treacherous. Ah, I'm gonna die. I think this is the second time I have evaded death today. Oy. Well, that was fun. Now what? More things.
Fly.
Ew, gross. Don't make it fly.
Oh, it only has one antenna. I touched it.
Opa.
Giving them like a...
I just touched it.
Look at him. He was pondering, and I was like, ah.
He's just going in
clearly
circles, man.
jogging. You need to find purpose in your life.
He's joking.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, it's like a track. What?
We're gonna poop a cow.
So,
That cafe has 2 F's in it. I just felt like I needed to share
Oh,
that.
but maybe.
Okay. Guys, I just discovered something. We're staying in a hotel because the Yosemite is awesome. And I noticed that when I walked in, that the hotel room looks like the hotel room Big Bang stayed in when they were in Japan. Seriously, look. See, that's where Daesung made the watermelon. And over here, that was GD's room. And over here is where the couch was, where he was sitting with YG while they were eating the watermelon. Right? Right? I'm right? Let's see what's over here. Ooh, this is totally is. Okay, now that the people actually know what I'm talking about have fangirled with me over the internet, I can go. So I decided to talk a little bit today about the pollen that's in the air here. It's crazy. It's everywhere and it falls like rain. When the wind blows over at this tree over here, you can't see it, it's not that tree. When the wind blows, you can see the pollen just like fly off like it's dust. And the other day when we were traveling from Taebek, I looked out the window at the foresty areas and it looked like it was raining, but it was just pollen. It was disgusting. But it's everywhere and I think everyone's allergic to it. I don't think that's what it is with me. I'm pretty sure I got sick, but yeah. It's everywhere and disgusting. See, right here you can see the most pollen. Isn't that gross right here? That's pollen. It's so gross. So, that's what's fun about being out in nature. Isn't it?
It's so fun, it's so fun, it's so fun.
All that pollen in the air is so fun.
Well, I feel like it's me and Heather who are the only two who haven't really gotten sick.
I think it is you and Heather who's the only ones who haven't gotten sick.
I was gonna knock on wood, but there isn't any around. It's really pretty here still, and I'm glad I'm not allergic to pollen that makes life difficult. And I'm glad I'm not sick, that also makes life difficult and a little more miserable. We had a good Korean lesson today, feeling a little more positive.
I'm still feeling quite negative, but we had a good Korean lesson today. And I'm ready to do the jailhouse rock.
Oh yeah, look at her and her sexy sail. See, she bought this outfit last night. Well, the shirt.
And Emily says, it looks like you escaped from prison fashionably.
A fashionable escapee.
So, yeah, I kind of like that reference.
It's really pretty here.
It's our last full day here though.
I know, and everybody's ill.
Everyone's sick and can't enjoy it.
I can.
But, hopefully the house down in Kimhae will be just as beautiful, right?
Just as beautiful and bigger.
Maybe the Chosung, whatever his name is, won't be as menacing and force us to eat food we don't like just because we put it on the table.
Well, I feel like that's a cultural / traditional thing, and you might find that all over the place. Look, it's Emily! She got to do calligraphy this morning.
Yay!
2 characters.
Okay, we're stopping.
Ew, all the pollen's all over the car. So gross. I got demoted too.
I open that with one finger.
Happy Teacher's Day! Yeah. We got a cake for Destiny.
We sure did. Paintings, I love the daffodils.
I should stop singing. We can't dance it.
It's okay, you can dance to something else. I made a 16.
Gina bumped her head.
That's weird.
Wasn't on purpose though, because Kyosini was driving really fast, and then she didn't have her seatbelt on, and she went over a bump and she hit her head.
We hadn't even left the parking lot.
It was still in the parking lot. Alright, well ooh!
Okay, what's the line in Korean?
I don't know.
Underlay.
Still on God.
Mandalay? Mindale. We're gonna go up and see a Buddhist temple. And we're gonna walk there. It's gonna be really long and exhausting. Who's ready? I am.
I'm gonna go over to the Pajang.
Okay.
Pajang for the week.
It's such a beautiful day.
I'm actually going to go.
This is the first time going to anything actually religious. Yay! One of the things that cracked me up here is that whenever someone says hello to us in English, the Opals will answer back to them and mock the way that they say things to us. Like, oh, handsome guy. Oh, hello, what's up? What's going on? So it's just really funny, and it makes me laugh. So, and they never actually say hello in Korean, even though they speak Korean.
Turn the camera around.
Why? What's going on?
Look over there.
Whoa! Whoa! Water! Whoa! Oh, perfect. Plenty of space now. Look how pretty the path is. After deleting a bunch of files off of my memory card. By the way, Katie, I don't think you know this, but when you delete right off of the camera, it says execute. Not delete. You are executing these files. This is my kind of camera.
Thank you very much. I said,
Let's go,
if you're over 60...
Okay, the long walk. Actually, we just started. It's not that long. It might get longer, but right now it's just fine. But it's beautiful. I'm so excited. I've been wanting to go to a Buddhist temple for so long. Finally, I am here in Korea doing it. And the ticket is pretty... it's a pretty ticket. So, here we go. By the way, guys, I'm feeling better if you haven't noticed.
So it's like your resume comes with...
You don't see them until...
And they're north, south, east, and west.
They're in this building, and we're like, okay.
I forget which is which.
Cool, come in this building.
But the guy with the spear always has a pearl. The guy with the dragon is always holding the elusive pearl in the other hand.
All standing on
Looks like an
demons.
apple one.
Oh, intimidating.
The one with one direction always has a sword. I think it's the east that always has the loot. I can't remember, it doesn't say here.
Sometimes it doesn't have the feet.
That's kind of menacing. They're all like, I've got a dragon.
They got different
I've got a
faces.
spear. Well, I've got a loot.
Different facial colors.
His leg is the dragon's head.
But these guys symbolically are guarding this temple. And in Buddhist scripture, the heaven in Buddhism is a mountain.
So pretty. Cough. So pretty. I love this pathway. Oh, my battery's gonna die before we can get to the temple, I bet you. Oh, it's so pretty with all the lanterns. Oh, I want to get one.
Steal one.
No one will notice. Oh, it's so pretty.
Hey, you.
Oh,
Yeah, really?
so cool. And then here's the temple. At that view.
That's really incredible.
Oh wow. I definitely feel like I'm in Korea now.
Guys, this is like the RB stairs.
It is like the RB stairs.
It is.
This is the famous floating rock of this temple. It's named after, it says like the white mountain floating rock temple. And that's the temple. And that's Christina. For those of you who didn't know. And over there is the Buddha. That is the floating rock. See, it says so right there. Because you can read classical Chinese.
Oh yeah, totally.
Want to get a picture in front of it? So, this is the famous maiden who was in love with the monk who...
Built a box.
Yes.
And then, when he died?
No, when he decided to come back to Shilluk because he became enlightened. And she was so in love with him that she didn't want him to leave.
She threw herself off of a cliff.
And turned into a dragon. And she followed him and protected him all the way back to Korea.
That's kind of a sweet life. I want to be a dragon.
I know, pretty much. And then she did a bunch of other things to protect him, including making the floating rock and stuff like that. And this is her. I can't see her, but she's in there. She's inside.
This is Sunmyo.
All I'm gonna say about this walk up to wherever we're going, monks, they gotta be in shape. Yo! Whoa! I really have no idea where we're going. All I know is that the monk said it was pretty. That's as much of the Korean that I could pick up in the conversation. All I gotta say, it better be. That was a really hard walk, but we made it. I'm still out of breath, and I can barely breathe. But it's beautiful. I'm glad we came up.
Monkey squirrel.
Monkey squirrels are around here?
Look. Oh, perfect. It has like
just super fluffy ears.
But it's like a
apparently this tree right here is grown from the cane of the founder of this shrine thing. I know my terms, but that's pretty cool. That's why it's building up in the middle of the building. Pretty cool. Well, apparently I'm pure at heart because they showed us this magic part of one of those cutouts of the rafters, and if you look at it, and if you're pure of heart, of course, you can see 5 Buddhas on the outline. And if you step a little bit farther, you probably can't hear me because of the construction. La, 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 la. And if you step a little bit farther forward, they change color because of it's just a cutout from the rafters that look like 5 Buddhas from one point. And then you step closer, and then the painting from the building behind like changes the colors. It's so cool.
And the trick is when it snows, you can't see it anymore.
So only the pure of heart during the summertime can see it, like me. So this is Jacob. This is how Christina thinks he's standing right now. Striking a pose with the camera, thinking he's so cool in Korea. That's right, Christina, you got her down. Yeah. Yeah, no, what's his inner thoughts right now? You're gonna answer me?
What'd you say?
What are his inner thoughts right now?
Man, this guy speaks Korean real fast.
Gotta look hot and make sure that he knows that I understand Korean.
Check out the guy who's starting to kill him. Check out his hanbok with his tennis shoes. Look at that. Modern culture meets old culture.
It's quite nice indeed. I like it. So we were supposed to be going to this humble Seowon where it's supposed to be like the first Seowon in Korea.
We figured it was going to be like a quick trip, like 5 or 10 minutes.
Yeah, and we figured that it would be humble like the other Seowons we've been seeing. It's like big tourist attraction, yo.
Okay, the parking lot is huge. We haven't actually seen this.
And then you've got like gates to the actual Seowon that's not been there.
Yeah, there is quite an entrance and like a ticket box and
that's new.
Yeah,
that's not been there. So okay, all right
charging
then.
us to go experience culture
that we could do for free in other Seowons. Yeah, Christina was checked out by a creepy Korean guy.
His face was like the same color as his shirt. It was
I didn't see the faces, but I definitely smelled it all.
Yeah,
Hilarious. And then she was so freaked out. She was like, I was just like,
give the face that he gave her.
oh, that he gave her. He was like, he like looked over now and was like.
Oh no.
Isn't that what he did? Christina, give us the face.
Freaking out still. Oh my goodness.
Okay, this is a place of learning.
I keep trying to talk to people, but then I get like freaked out. I'm like, oh, they're holding kids, or like, oh, they're with their boyfriend. I can't approach them if I feel like I'm intruding.
You can always intrude.
Okay, we're gonna learn now.
Here's something cool that you don't see every day at any Seowon. They have opened the gates to both the shrine and the door to the shrine, so you can see in. See the spirit tablet. Right there. What? That is insane. You don't see that. They're pretty liberal out here. Normally more towards the south, they don't really let you see inside the shrines at all, and you just know that they're there. It'd be super disrespectful to see it, so weird. I feel privileged. So this stone is called turtle with a egg on its back, I think. If you guys can see the turtle, you guys are lucky. It took us a while to find it. Oh my gosh. The Seowon is probably my favorite place in Korea now. I want to live here. Look how pretty that is. It's just so... bugs. Okay, maybe I don't want to live here. It sure is fun to stay here. But I definitely want to design my house in a Confucian way because dang, they know how to do it. It's so pretty. Ah.